Hi, this is Kelly again, and today we're gonna do meditation using our breath. I know there are a lot of different ways to do meditation. Even now, there's a whole bunch of devices, meditation technology you can buy, but we have this totally free tool called the breath that has been working for meditators for thousands of years, and you don't have to buy it from anyone. So let's see what there is to see in our breath. Getting comfortable however you're seated, but for this one we just want to make sure that our spine is nice and straight up and down. So I like to wiggle around until I feel all the vertebrae kind of naturally stack on top of each other in a restful way. So I'm not using a ton of low back muscles to hold myself up. Letting my belly be soft. Maybe my shoulders wiggle down away from my ears. I could roll my neck. And I like to start with a long breath in through the nose. And open your mouth and sigh it out. Noticing even on the first one, that soft releasing feeling around your heart. Try that again, in through the nose. And one more. And already our nervous system has started to settle as it takes those signals that we're sending it with deep breaths. And so as we focus on the breath for a couple rounds, we're going to assign it a quality and see if we can kind of breathe with that idea, that feeling in mind. And the first quality that we'll try is with curiosity. Okay, don't hang up the phone yet. How do you breathe curiously? I'm thinking be curious about how your breath feels and what it's doing. So it could also be inquisitively. And what is there to feel when you breathe? Well, you could notice first like what parts of your body move when you breathe. What's the sensation of the inhale? What's the sensation of the exhale? Is there a temperature difference, a pressure difference? And looking even closer, at what point does the inhale turn over into the exhale? And then look at the exhale, just breathing naturally. At what point does that exhale kind of come around the bend and swoop back up into an inhale? Noticing that turn of the breath at the top of the breath and the turn at the bottom of the breath. Is there a particular quality or feeling to those two moments? Is there a moment when the breath isn't going in or out? Feeling now that there's actually a lot to look at within our own breath, and that something more is going on than just the air coming in and out of our nose. Our whole body and mind is reacting to both our attention and our breath. We'll go for a new quality as we breathe, a quality of breath, moving from curiosity into tenderness. Can you breathe tenderly? Okay, don't hang up the phone again. What does that mean? Before I even talk any more about this, just imagine, try out a tender breath. However that feels to you. What is the quality? For me, my mind brings up the feeling of like someone's just placed a puppy in my arms, a really young puppy. And how, as I reach out, I make my arms soft. So the puppy will land in a soft space, and then I pull it nice and close so it'll feel secure against my chest. Not too much pressure. Security, warmth. If your body is that thing that you're holding tenderly with your breath, how do you breathe like that? Can you imagine your breath wrapping around you like arms? Or a blanket, or even a weighted blanket. Letting extra muscles go, letting your legs go soft. Your belly goes soft because this breath is taking care of all of that. Directing this to different parts of my body, I imagine my mind and everything it's been through today. Say my mind is that puppy, so I draw in a slow breath to send it up around my mind and wrap it around. or if any part of your body is calling out to you with pain, imagine you can send that tender breath wrapping around and holding it in that secure sense, secure but soft. The third quality that we're going to take our breath to today is the quality of compassion. Breathing compassionately. And I know that's a big word with lots of different meaning that can be applied to it. But for right now, imagine the compassionate breath is bigger than yourself. The compassionate breath can hold any and all of the pain, worry, anxiety, the compassionate breath has a big wide angle view on the whole situation, what's going on in your life and beyond, and all the people you're connected to. And there's a sense of being held, seen, known, and understood. Can you pull that quality into your body when you breathe in? And there's empathy and compassion. And I think of empathy as being able to feel someone's feelings, empathize with them. And I think compassion is one more step beyond that. Compassion, you can see and feel and understand. And you can hold it without it dragging you down, so you can continue to have clarity and space and care and all of these things, even as you're right in the midst of whatever emotional minefield we've landed in. Can you feel this wide perspective breath stretching out around you? Taking in things just as they are without judgment. But still able to stand tall with a great deal of depth and power, steadiness, as well as the tenderness and curiosity. You can imagine that this compassionate breath is not only inside of you and holding you, but is reaching out to everyone that you're connected to. Anyone you're worried about. Even those people that you're aggravated with, or situations that you're aggravated with. Just a big sense of clear-eyed strength. And finally, let any effort go. And we'll just come right back to the feeling of that inhale and exhale at the space of the heart. Noticing the space where the breath lands, where it turns, and where it leaves from. Going back to curiosity if you want. Explore this feeling for maybe 10 to 20 more breaths, then let it all go and rest for as long as you want. Remembering that you never need anything more than your breath in any moment. And I hope that gives you peace.